Are you uncertain if your climbing technique is actually energy efficient? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your leg strength, mobility, and balance in a position that everybody is using, but not everybody is executing in the most energy efficient way. The movement we are talking about is a rockover. This climbing technique is a way to bring your center of gravity over your base of support and allows you to push upwards from the most biomechanically efficient position. The mistake that most people make with a rockover is that they're not able to keep their hip close to their foot, which forces them to use way more strength than necessary. Today we're going to present you 4 movements that will teach you how to find comfort in this rockover technique by applying it in different scenarios. These exercises will give you a better understanding of the weight distribution and how to connect it with other movements off the wall to improve on the wall. We will also give you a way to make every exercise harder or easier, so you will have something to work on regardless of your current level. The only thing you will need for these exercises is a floor. So let's get started. Our first exercise is a very accessible one and will immediately give you the sensation of a good rockover. It is quite effective because it also warms up your pressing moves and conditions your shoulders in an extended position. Take place in a deep squat and place your hands in an externally rotated fashion behind you. Step one foot in front and try to touch the floor with the other knee by bringing your weight over that foot. Step the foot back and repeat on the other side. Feel free to perform this one barefooted to really stretch the tissues in the foot and put the emphasis on curling your toes deep into the floor. To make this exercise harder, you can try to bring the hands and feet further away, or bring them closer towards each other and decrease the depth of your rockover to make it easier. Repeat this for 5 to 10 repetitions on each side and proceed to the next exercise. For the next variation, we will place a deeper emphasis on the balance aspect of a rockover and on a compressed knee position. Just as in the previous variation, feel free to perform it barefooted. Our feet already get quite constricted in our climbing shoes, so every chance where you can give more space to your foot will help in the development of your feet's health and proprioception. To start the next exercise, very gently drop down in a high squat with the feet close to each other. From here, place your hands on the floor and try to gently touch your knees in front. Bring your weight backwards and if possible, touch your heels towards the ground. If this feels comfortable, you can increase the range and intensity by only using your fingertips. When you bring the heels downwards, you will bring your hands forward, and when you touch the knees in front, bring the hands backwards. Repeat for around 10 repetitions, shake out your legs and progress to the next variation. Here we will build upon our previous variation and add a hip extension pattern. Interesting to keep our hips close to the wall and allow an open body position in our swings and cut looses. Repeat the previous variation, and once the knees are on the floor, you will switch the feet from a dorsiflexed towards a plantar flex position. From here, drop your center of gravity down towards a Japanese sit or Seiza and hold the position for a few seconds. From here, repeat the motion and get back into your deep squat. If your balance, strength and mobility allow it, try to perform the full motion without hands, and really aim at keeping an open hip position when switching the feet. Aim at performing the full exercise slowly and controlled. Repeat this variation again for around 10 repetitions and then proceed to the next one. In the next exercise, we will start again from a deep squat. From here, we will progress to a sequence where we will move fluidly through our rockover pattern. So drop your center of gravity down and elevate one heel to go to an ape sit. Repeat this for several times and really try to sit on your heel, just as in a rockover or in a perch. From here, you can add a rotation just as you would in a drop knee. Turn your knee inwards and follow it up by rocking over your knee. From here, rotate inwards again and repeat it for 10 repetitions on each side. If this variation went well, you can try to elongate your leg. Rotate the knee inwards again and bring your weight towards the other foot where you again perform a rockover motion. If this variation feels quite intense, you can always perform the full sequence with your hands on the floor. And for our final exercise, we will bring all our previous elements together into a small sequence that will allow you to practice your rockovers in a scenario where fluidity is key. Start again from your deep squat and place one hand somewhere around you. From here, lift the same side leg of the hand that you just placed, take a small hop and thread your free leg through the tunnel you created. Rock over on that leg and return back to your deep squat position. Repeat this action for 1 to 2 minutes, and now you will add a more elongated leg through the tunnel. Start by using your hands to rock over the leg, and once you've fully rocked over, rotate the knee inwards and get back to your deep squat. If possible, remove the hand support and repeat this again for 1 to 2 minutes. Before adding the next sequence, it's wise to warm up your wrists and shoulders. You can do this by checking this video or by downloading my movement warm-up guide for climbing in the description. Here you will get a 15-minute full body warm-up that will perfectly prepare you off the wall to start your on-the-wall climbing. For the next edition, we will repeat the same sequence and place our hands over our elongated leg. From here, push the floor away, unthread the leg and hop back into your deep squat. Repeat the motion, and once you gain more control, try to remove the hand support in the first part. Once this goes well, you can use the unthreatening of the leg to balance yourself upside down. This will help you get control in those inverted climbing positions, like when climbing on overhanging terrain or when performing a feet first sequence. Make sure that you increase the height gradually so that you would always be able to cartwheel out of the sequence. Repeat the sequence for 2 to 3 minutes and try to flow between the positions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more movement insights to further improve your climbing performance.